Hey, what's up, everybody? You are now tuned into the Geeked Up Podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, while adding thought-provoking questions with a comedic twist. Join us every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. for more content and enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody out there? You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year, you know what I'm saying? From the Inside World Entertainment crew. You tuning in, you know what I'm saying? You're listening to Geek Up Podcast, hosted by yours truly, the Inside World Entertainment crew. I'm your boy Jay Millie on the Villy on Hefe Millie. Got my co-host, you know what they gonna do, man.
And Big Rome blessed and highly favored, man. Always get it. Happy New Year.
Is the one and only host with the most, the fan favorite.
Let's go, people. We're just gonna start this new year off with a brief moment of silence. Go. Thank you. Happy New Year to the people. Welcome back to the Geeked Up Podcast. We're gonna start off with the NBA. We're gonna start it off. This brand new year is upon us. How have your teams ended 2022 going into 2023? Who wants to start?
Because
Chicago.
mine finna be short.
Chicago.
Listen, I've given up on the season, but there is some light, man. Don't listen to the, all right, okay. Right after recent allegations of, you know what I'm saying, Zach and DeMar not like meshing well on the court. Yeah, as soon as that article came out, these niggas was dropping matching 30 pieces, 40 ball here, 40 ball there. These niggas dapping each other up, showing love. Niggas start winning games. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Chicago's looking good.
That don't put some hope in you. Yeah, okay, so that do put some hope into you. Okay, yeah.
No, I'm not for like the playoffs or anything. There's just hope that, you know, maybe one day we'll get back to competing.
One day.
Well,
any update on Lonzo?
No, I was gonna say that day will be whenever Lonzo decides, or whenever Lonzo's leg decides to heal up. That's when we'll be all right.
No updates on that, unfortunately.
None whatsoever.
It's weird how some of these niggas just be gone, just indiscriminately gone. Just no.
Well, he was supposed to have been back, but you know that whole like Ball family crew has like a certain way of doing things. So you know what I'm saying. With his first surgery, basically like fucked this shit up more. Like it didn't fix the problem, and so he had to get a second surgery to actually fix what was going on. So now. Just waiting on the hill.
Damn, well that's a key piece to that team right there too. So hopefully he gets back well. Sure. And hey, hopefully y'all turn this season around. But we're gonna go ahead on over to
the East.
Saying let's go ahead on over to some other waters. Let's go ahead and see what's going on.
Man.
I can't wait, man. Mark this day, bro.
One game lose.
Because when Philly gets put out the playoffs in the second round after doing all this chatting, bro, out in the second round.
I love it.
Out in the second round. Like I'm gonna be right. Like this. All right, bro.
Well, it's funny because we got to talk about a team that turned around.
I love it, man. And,
go ahead, Juan. We got to talk about the team that turned around.
Let's go ahead and talk about that team
shout
that
out to Brooklyn,
talked around, Quinn. My Nets, man. My Brooklyn Nets, man. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We are going crazy. We're currently on an 11-game win streak. We're currently sitting second in the East. Yeah, second in the East. Hey, man, all I'm gonna say is, bro, I don't even gotta dive into the fact that, you know what I'm saying, KD's name is being mentioned as far as like MVP-ish type season. I ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even gonna mention that. I don't gotta talk about that. At all. All I can talk about right now is the fact that, you know what I'm saying, this team really did come together after a shit show of a start, you know what I'm saying, and definitely, even in my own rights, I can definitely call out the fact that when it came to Ben, I was weary, bro. I was giving up hope quick, you know what I'm saying? I was giving up hope by like his, you know what I'm saying, third, fourth game. But now he's been surprising. He's been playing defense. He's been defense.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't you one of the niggas that liked Steve Nash? You liked Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Who did?
You. If I'm not mistaken, you.
I did.
Yeah, you like Steve Nash. You wanted Steve Nash to stay. You wanted Steve Nash to stay.
I'm about to say this nigga talking about everything.
I never talk about the coach.
That's the reason why y'all winning.
Yeah, it's probably
Jock Vaughn. He's going crazy right now.
Yeah, Jock Vaughn definitely has turned that team around. He's definitely helped assist with that. But I'm just happy for the team, bro.
You guys missing anybody?
Nick Claxton, he's trying to be a defensive, you know what I'm saying, first team player. I don't know when it's gonna happen. And no, we good.
Yeah,
everything's clicking right now. Everybody's healthy. Everybody has Ben's numbers changed, or he just playing?
No, they
better?
haven't.
No, just playing better.
But he has not been fouling out, which is something that's been helping out our team tremendously.
He's not playing better. He's not playing better.
All I'm saying is the games when we need him,
he's just playing less.
I can bring an example to like the Cavs game. You know what I'm saying? He kept Donovan Mitchell, you know what I'm saying, at respectable points that, you know what I'm saying, helped us win that game. But just games like that when we need him to dive in on one person, I'm just cool with that.
Just get him in his role. You know what I'm saying? Again, maximize what he is, not what he was.
He's been more aggressive. He's been more aggressive. So I'm just happy about our team standing.
That nigga just be there.
Like I said, man. We hold on. Ain't y'all niggas like fifth?
The hating-ass ass nigga.
We heading over to Philly next. We heading over. We heading over.
Oh, fifth. Like, I've never seen a nigga in fifth talk more than this. Like, this,
like what's going on?
I'm gonna say on everybody's team.
First of all,
and we're here.
You got a nigga averaging 32 in fifth, and you fifth.
Because we've been hurt for one.
Okay.
Secondly, the Bulls are 5 slots below. Even in the lower NBA app, y'all they got a little divider. Because y'all niggas is so ass. So like there's like a little divider so you don't touch the top 6. You know what I'm saying? Just bullshit.
Who's been missing from the Sixers?
You know what I'm saying? Maxey's been hurt. You know what I'm saying? We just getting James back. It's like James maybe like 6 game back with us. You know what I'm saying? You know, George and a lot of our shooters was missing, you know what I'm saying? So we're finally getting back to being healthy. And we have been, we just coming off of what? We had 9 straight, like we was doing
the streak right there. That's a good tear right there.
We beat the Lakers. Let me retract.
Everybody say
what the hell that mean?
Come on, bro.
Look at that. We beat LeBron. We beat
LeBron.
We beat the Warriors, notably without Steph. But we beat the Warriors. They still had Clay. We beat the Clippers. They had both them niggas. So you know what I'm saying. We was doing our thing.
Yeah.
He was doing that. The Knicks on Christmas Day, they was hot. You know what I'm saying?
That was a crazy.
They was hot.
Game.
Okay.
They was hot. They
definitely was not.
Not straight. They was not straight. We beat y'all. So you and you, both of y'all, yes. We beat both of y'all.
We're second. We're second, bro.
I love how Philly fans have this ability to just like deviate from the point. Here's the point: you niggas been missing out. Where's the process at? What part of the process are we in? Huh? We're like a decade in, my nigga. Get a ring. Get a ring, my nigga. We're like a decade into the process.
You know what also? You know what also?
The process doesn't maximize. The niggas averaging 32, and y'all still can't win.
Yeah, bro, he done process.
What's up?
Bro.
Decade means 10th place.
All right.
Okay. Here's what we talking about. Decade means 10. 10. You see what we talking about? What we talking about, bro? Philly fans. You see what Philly fans do? You niggas is delusional. So when you get kicked out the playoffs again, I need you to come here with the same vigor, my nigga. You're also supposed to been win a championship.
May break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Okay.
Right.
He said he's focused on winning.
We need a coach. We need a star player. Like nigga, you niggas, what more you need? We need shooters. You got everything.
Yeah, everything.
It can't win.
Look at him projecting the bull.
You got everything. You got everything you can want. Star McMahon, shooters.
We need shooters. We need everything.
Y'all really not.
We need defenders. We got defenders.
I don't understand why y'all niggas are not playing Kobe White, bro. I don't understand it. Y'all just going with the Sumu. You know what I'm saying? I understand Lonzo's gone, but y'all
Kobe White is not it. Kobe White is not it.
Didn't he
Kobe White is,
game
I'll be honest with you, I like Kobe White, but Kobe White some nights be ass. He can't help you defensively. So when he's not like hitting shots, that nigga is the worst nigga on the floor. And he's like shoddy. He's not always hot. Like he be coming out there ice cold some nights. Yeah.
But what I'll tell you this though, I'll tell you who is hot, who has been hot, man. That boy LUKA Doncic, man.
It's amazing that you bring that up, because before we even dive into that, I actually wanted to quickly get any honorable mentions for any players that y'all seen out there that are doing their thing. You know, anybody from any teams that not your own that are just balling out right now. Somebody I want to point out is Jokic myself. I just want to call out Jokic once again, man, because hey man, that it's the most unathletic triple doubles ever, but somehow this nigga be pulling it off game after game after game, and these passes just seem to get better and better.
He just looks so damn European while he do it, yo. Like it just made me mad, yo. Like he tossing pizza, like
it's like unorthodox. It's
the touch passes, the between, like it's weird. I don't know how we do it. But the numbers speak for themselves.
I'm not a racist, but it do anger me to see that man do that amazing shit with that basketball. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. Why? Come on, Colin Sexton. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray. Come on, man. Like, do some shit like that. But nah, like you said, Jokic is doing cool. I would say Jalen Green, bro. Jalen Green has been balling. He
coming hard this season for sure.
Yeah, I think
going hard.
Juan had told me that. Yeah, pause for sure. Juan had told me that he was the best one-on-one player.
Tripping.
He was the best one-on-one player in the league. I've definitely seen it, bro. I've seen it in them games. Like he hit them crazy shots. Like you just tell that's wild. But shout out to him. They've been losing, but shout out to Jalen Green. He's been balling.
Stepping into
shout out to a personal favorite player of mine, man. Been solid. Good hoopage, great, you know what I'm saying? Great defense.
Can I guess?
Score. Guess.
Is it on the East or the West?
Guess.
Damn, can I get a hint?
East.
Damn. Good defense. Who you gonna say? Jimmy?
Wait. You said Jimmy? No,
brother.
Wrong.
This nigga gotta look it up. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know who you want to nominate.
I do know.
He's trying to look up young man name.
No, the West.
The West. Okay. All right, the West. You said defense. You've been doing this thing defensively. Defensively, you've been doing this thing. I'm gonna say you talking about DeAndre Ayton?
Oh, fuck you.
Okay.
Nah, always doing that fucking talking, nigga. You don't know what I'm talking about, nigga. All right. Shout out like I was saying, back my nigga, man, Jeremy Grant. Shout out Jeremy Grant, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing, averaging like 20. Why you? Whoa, oh God. Oh God. What do you mean, oh God?
Nigga said do this thing tremendously on defense. I'm like,
do the thing. No, Jeremy Grant, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing. He play good defense, man. Hooping like 22, you know what I'm saying?
I done seen him get like a 30-piece one game. One game had like 20 something.
One game had 20 something. Yeah.
What was yours? What's the other yo's name that be with him? Anthony Simon.
Simon.
I definitely seen him have matching 30 pieces.
Now you want a dick suck. Now you want a dick suck. That was Anthony.
That's what you should have said. That's what you should have said.
Okay, bro.
All right, yeah.
Y'all don't know this nigga was in pre-production just talking to me about nice niggas on ass teams are gonna eat by default. But now he went to Anthony Simons. What are you talking about?
That team good. That's a good team. That's a good team.
That's a good team.
Yo, I'm getting bullied.
Look, man, for me, mine is actually simple and it's definitely a little biased, but I'm gonna bring him up again. Nick Claxton, bro. Look, bro.
He wants that DPOY.
That's what I'm saying. He might not be that DPOY.
DPOY is crazy.
That's what he wants. That's what they said he wants.
That, bro. He wants that. He wants bad. He wants first.
He won a lot of things in life.
That's the style.
Get him, but he wanted
a lot of things he won in life.
Hey, look, man, you gotta have your sights set on it first.
Hold on, listen. All I'm saying is, just over this stretch, the paint defense has gotten a little better. He's been staying on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been fouling out as well. He's not a big that's gonna be bodying like an Embiid or even like a Vucevic, you know what I'm saying? If he's even important, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the thing is,
what the fuck?
He's doing what we need him to do, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely getting those boards, you know what I'm saying? And on the defensive end, he's been locking in. So Nick Claxton, that's who it is for me.
Shout out, Nick.
He's not even the best defender on y'all team.
Anybody relevant?
But that's where we needed.
In fact, he's like the third best defender on your team.
Yeah,
You got Royce one.
Oh gosh. Okay. No.
We got
Don't say it again. Don't say it again.
Royce, a triple double dropper. Royce, the triple double dropper.
I got Royce one.
Y'all owe Royce a pension, boy. Y'all owe that man a pension when he retired, boy. That nigga playing like he has never played in his life, yo.
That's all we need.
I swear he looked like he playing the Bully Showcase every time.
Bubble Warren got that green light. He touched that rock. That nigga is.
Yeah, that nigga can score.
I'm getting buckets. Yeah, he said I'm getting buckets.
I don't know when that nigga like came alive. That nigga can score the rock. So.
Bubble.
The only time I noticed it was the bubble.
I think that's the only time everybody really was like, wow.
I remember Indiana and being like, damn, that nigga TJ Warren going crazy. Like before the bubble, that is. I never was like, oh shit.
He probably was always getting those numbers, but it just wasn't winning. Nothing like that, probably.
You know what is?
I mean, they had Sabonis, Brogdon at that time.
Sabonis is nice though. That's another shout out. Shout out to him.
Shout out Sabonis.
It's funny because I'm gonna just make this real quick, but it's funny because it kind of remind me of the Olympics with the like Patty Mills when he was going crazy, Evan Fournier when they were going like crazy in those like Olympic games. At least that's how it reminds me for TJ Warren. Like, as far as like that streaky, I'm gonna get you some buckets, but
yeah, he coming off the bench, right? He doing he doing pretty good. I seen like he probably averaging like 13 right now or something like that. That's solid off the bench. Damn, man. What's going on with Seth Curry, though, real quick, yeah? I mean, I ain't been seeing those numbers, bro. Like
he's still been battling with, like, injuries. He's still been battling with injuries a little bit, so he's still trying to recover.
So y'all don't want him no more?
Oh, no. I would definitely give up Joe. I would give up Joe Harris before Seth Curry. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't give up Joe Harris.
Give up Joe Harris.
Yes.
This nigga is literally.
I got you a suitor. I got a suitor for you.
I would give Joe. I don't want PJ.
How do you feel about Daniel House Jr.?
Oh hell no.
I mean, he's
God.
Daniel House. What? He's pretty decent.
Hey, look at this Houston's nigga. See Quinn be skating whenever we do these NBA. Whenever we do these NBA takes, Quinn like to skate off, but we not go like, bro. He was like,
I can't
all the fans out there. This is a Houston nigga. He was a Houston. Now he want to be like a nomad. Now he's like a nomad. Like he don't like fuck with nobody. I guess.
Everybody else.
He don't ever talk. He don't ever talk about nobody. Oh, he just laugh at other niggas. This nigga, he's a Daniel House nigga. He was a James Eric Gordon. Now that's this nigga.
Wow. He go back. Anytime we talk shit about any of them Houston niggas, he always has something. Hey,
I don't like Daniel House. Nobody likes
that. Was a great time, man. That was a cool era, bro. That was a cool era, and I'm still sick that niggas don't want to give James the respect that they give Luka because this nigga was dropping numbers just like him. But hey, goddamn it, I'm not even gonna get into that.
He did get the respect. He still got what Luka still doesn't have. He got the MVP.
Quinn said, "Hold up, you don't like David Nwaba?
He might Aaron. What was brother's name? Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Gordon.
No. Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks. Oh yeah.
If you remember, if way back then, way back. Aaron Brooks when they had Jeremy Lin, when we had Dwight Howard. Oh yeah. There was
so from this day forward, since Quinn can talk about everybody, we're gonna assume that Quinn is still a Houston nigga. So you know what I'm saying. Whenever Quinn get to talking spicy, he's gonna shit on Houston.
Hey, the Hot Boys are still up. The Hot Boys are still up. The Hot Boys are still up, man. The Hot Boys are still up over here, man. We still flying high in Houston. That's all. Hey, shout out Hakeem as well for getting that award named after him too. You know what I'm saying? Houston once again.
10 and 26.
Shout out KPJ, bro. That's crazy. Shout out Houston, man.
The first pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select dude Wembanyama.
Then we back to Hakeem all over again. It's Hakeem 2.0. I'm just saying.
Chet Holmgren 2.0. This nigga's gonna be hurt immediately. Chet Holmgren 2.0.
I forgot that nigga was. Oh wow, yeah. Well,
with the second pick, the Bulls select Scoot Henderson. All right, now we stop.
Well, speaking of picks, ironically, let's go ahead and talk about you guys starting a franchise. Okay? We're going to give you guys your first draft pick of between these three gentlemen here. Luka, Ja Morant, Zion Williamson. You could start your team with any of those three. The supporting pieces are perfect for that lineup. Whatever that is in your eyes, you can have that perfect lineup. So don't even overthink the rest of the team because it's perfect. Who do you want to lead your team out of these three? The franchise piece, Ja, Luka, or Zion? We'll start up there with you, Hefe.
Joel.
Okay, so that's Zion.
Okay.
I think that's Zion there.
Nah, realistically, that is tough, man. Realistically, damn. It'd probably be between Ja and Luka, yo. And I think I'd probably swing towards Ja because I know Ja is gonna bring a type of gritty culture to my team and my organization, and I fuck with that.
Gonna set the tone for the team.
Gonna set the tone.
Yeah, I'm doubling down with that. Oh no, go ahead.
How come Zion was just automatically? Hell no, I'm good on that one.
The only reason why I'm not that I'm not fucking with Zion, but I don't know. I just feel like compared to Ja and Luka, what they do for their teammates as well too, I feel like I need that for somebody I'm gonna build a franchise around. I feel like they do a lot more for the team. Not that Zion don't, but you know, Zion's more of a individual. Like, you know, you don't really see him get too many assists or nothing like that. You know, bring the ball up.
Okay, Lee, you doubled down on Ja. Why is that?
Yeah, I'm going Ja. Just because if I can build a team to maximize both of them, I'm also someone that believe that Luka is like James Harden, but I also, you know what I'm saying, believe they have the same elements and the fact that I think Luka's too ball dominant, man. And I think that like Caps, like I feel like he only is maximized in the exact role that he's in right now. And I just don't believe that in that role he's in right now that he's going to win a championship personally. And so, you know, I'll double down on Ja. And I feel like I can build a team around Ja that can maximize him while also bringing in talent to like maximize them as well. I don't feel like a lot of people that play with Luka will ever maximize themselves.
You know what's funny, yo? I'm gonna say something real quick about that because I was thinking this the other day. He at this point in his career, he definitely is like LeBron. Because I'm starting to realize I'm like, yo. He's nice as shit, but like him and the way he plays with other people around him, you're gonna have to get another star, yo. Like it's gonna have to be another bona fide star. Like, you know, no shade to Spencer Dinwiddie, you know what I'm saying? Christian Wood, them boys is definitely hooping, Tim Hardaway Jr., but you're gonna need like a D Wade type of nigga to be able to actually win and get a championship.
Okay, go ahead, Juan. What you
for
thinking?
Me, the person that they actually don't pick is who I'm picking is Luka. Luka is actually the person I would start my team around. And I say that to separate him from Ja and Zion specifically because when I look at them as definitely like high level scorers. Not to say that Luka isn't a high level scorer along with them. I just feel like he does it, and he's also looking out for his team a lot more than they are, because at least from just looking at how they play style wise, Luka's gonna get more assists than a Zion or a Ja. I'm for real. I'm just saying, look at how he plays. He's gonna get more assists. He's gonna get more assists than them. I'm telling you what it. Look, just listen.
You don't think he maximizes him?
I feel like with how he plays, right? He's going to be able to take his team a lot further if he has the right pieces surrounding him rather than a Ja or a Zion. Because I just look at them as scorers, not people who are per se going to get their team as involved as a Luka does. Because he is, not only is he a scorer, but he's still passive because he has great IQ. Just how he plays the game, you know what I'm saying? His patience and everything. But I just feel like if he had the right pieces, a better, you know what I'm saying, Hardaway or just any of these pieces that he has around him now, I feel like he would be able to take his team a lot further than someone who was trying to maximize their franchise around like a Ja or a Zion and build around them.
Let me refute that a little bit and throw this bone at you. So somebody like Luka, when you're playing with somebody like him, and this is kind of like, well, I'm tying that with like the LeBron thing, right? You have to be a certain type of player to be able to succeed in that type of, a ball dominant environment and be able to pretty much be a catch and shoot person. You pretty much gotta be a catch and shoot nigga. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith, type nigga. So, but you got somebody like Ja or even Zion, at a certain point, who brings so much attention when you get into the heart of the defense. It's like you got other niggas around you that you can really make something happen because now you're collapsing the defense and you're getting everybody else involved. Plus, Ja is not that ball dominant. Like, he definitely controls the rock, you know what I'm saying? But he's not like Luka would literally dribble the ball out for 15 seconds, bro. Like, I just don't think that is really helping the team because he's looking to get that shot every single time. It just so happens that he's so damn good. Niggas will double, triple team him, and he's nice with the passes. I get it. He Magic Johnson's. But I'm just saying, I feel like taking that much time off the clock, how are you really helping the team in that way? I'm throwing that out there.
And when you say it that way, I say it to also say, look at a position where people looked at it the same way for Bron, understanding that they're both, as far as like in Luka's part of his career, it's kind of like the same. They're, they're good enough to not really get a good draft pick, but they're also not good enough to beat like contenders in that, so to speak.
Bro, I think like, we're doing this argument a disservice, bro, but comparing him to Bron.
I don't think so, because if you look at it, right, just look at him. He's somebody who they obviously trust running their offense, running everything they need through him. And that's exactly how Bron was looked at when he took the Cavs to the finals in his earlier stages. It's the exact same. It's just you can just see that these both players at both times in their career, when they're doing this fantastic run, they're missing those key guys, those key pieces that needs to be around them to, carry them over that hump. And I'm just saying that they're pretty much in regards to the same, same boat that is.
Bro, we've never seen in this system they are running right now, because the reason I can't compare him to Bron, because he's literally playing in a top 3 in NBA history usage percentage. You got 2016 Russ with like 41, and you got 2018 James with 40, and you got this nigga with 40 this year. I'm saying LeBron didn't do that. For as crazy, like LeBron's not there. That's a crazy. And I'm saying that, so he's more comparable to those two niggas. And you've never seen a single nigga that wasn't a superstar, like not an all-star. You've never seen a single nigga that wasn't a superstar play with that Russ, that James, or LeBron be maximized. You've never seen a single nigga that wasn't a superstar be elevate. That's what I'm saying. It's like when you're dominating the rock that much and dominating your team system that much, it's damn near impossible for someone to come in. You're asking somebody to come in and impact the game like that.
So I mean, and I say, so you don't feel like it's fair enough to say, look at Golden State. We look at that 1-2 punch as far as like the Splash Brothers. Steph is definitely a superstar, but we're not saying Clay is a superstar. We like he's definitely an all-star, especially that run that he was going on because of what he brings.
The thing that makes Steph so
that's a perfect piece to bring to a superstar.
Steph is not ball dominant.
Steph isn't ball dominant at all. He's the most selfless superstar I think we've almost ever seen.
He is.
Yeah.
That nigga don't need, like he really don't need the run
without the ball. And they have a system that works well because he moves so well without the ball. They have a system that works so well that he can just be able to, and he's such a great shooter. And same thing with Clay though. And Clay, and that's the thing though, but Clay is an all-star, but Luka don't have no damn all-stars on that team. He is the all-star on that team. I mean, he's not a superstar yet. He is the all-star on that team. But
and even if they did, like I said, if you just added an all-star to that team, I don't think they would succeed. You need a bona fide superstar, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get. You're going to need a selfless superstar at that to come and play with Luka. Unless you get a perfect like the Kyrie and LeBron thing.
I was just
on that team right there. On that team, nobody else could eat. It was literally, unless you're going to have a situation where you have two niggas that everything is relying on, that's the only way. And then again, Kyrie's a superstar. So like I said, unless they're going to get another superstar, it's not going to work.
Yeah. I
could see a lot of what you guys are talking about. It's pretty interesting. But both sides of the thing are pretty interesting with that right there. That's a tough one. I would say the star, just to put the bow on the Luka thing, the star that would have to go with him following that trend of James Harden, and I do really like their duo because it's the exact person he needs for him. Is he needs a dominant big. I don't think he needs a Kyrie. I think he needs a like Embiid type to really work that pick and roll, pick and pop with, because he's too ball dominant to just pass the ball off and go sit in the wing or sit in the corner. And I don't even think Luka's really a shooter like that.
He's not a defender. He's not even a defender. He needs the rock to be.
But I do agree. I see where Juan is going with that. And I do agree with that because I felt like that. Y'all brought it up earlier, so may as well roll with it too. Because I definitely felt like that during those James Harden years, and I'm seeing the exact same thing happen. Like I'm literally getting deja vu watching it because it's like once he goes out the game or if he's off that night. Oh boy, this offense is it's gonna be a struggle. Boy, it's gonna be a struggle to the finish if this nigga don't come out here and drop 30. But he's capable of doing that every single game. But he's capable of doing it every game though. At the same time, but then the similar thing goes towards. I mean, when you really not skill wise per se, or a little bit that, but more so health wise, something that a lot of people would say would kind of build back similarly towards Ja. Because I don't know, like starting a franchise with somebody like that, or even Zion too, both of them, it's kind of scary starting a franchise with somebody who plays, both niggas who play so high above the rim and so acrobatic in the air. That's pretty scary, no?
But here's the thing about that though, and this is why, and we see it, we've seen it currently. When Ja is out, them Grizzlies was still hooping. It's because the culture that they have there that he set for them is so strong. They so reliant, like they know from 1 to 15 on the roster, they all believe in each other. I promise you, nigga, Luka is not believing in number 15 on that roster. You know what I'm saying? To be able to come in and get a shot. That culture over there is nothing like that brotherhood in Memphis. And I would say probably once again, kind of like the same thing in New Orleans.
And I also feel like, and I also feel like out of those three people, Ja's the one person that can accent a team, elevate a team, but not necessarily dominate a team system. Like you said, the whole thing about that team being decent or good when he's gone, it's because the team's not relied on a system that is centered around him. Zion, your whole team, your offense is going to have to like feature Zion. It's going to have to move around Zion being near and around that rim. When you got Luka, it's going to have to feature Luka. Luka's going to have the rock and let him work out. Ja can run a system and get his in that system. You can do multiple things with that system. It allows you more freedom as far as when you're picking it, because like in the perfect scenario, it allows you more freedom when you're picking talent to put around them.
Yeah. So my choice of that would be actually just to throw some difference in there as well, with some good reason too. I would pick Zion actually to start my franchise with myself. I like because it's a balance. Personally, I think it's a pretty decent balance between the reasons y'all would pick Luka and Ja, honestly. I think that Zion definitely sets a great culture. Everywhere this nigga has hooped, from high school to Duke to now, people just get up when that nigga's in the gym, boy. Everybody's like, okay, yeah, he's here. Like, let's go ahead, throw some off the backboard shit. Go ahead, bring the rim.
A presence about him.
Go, come on. Like, let's go. We really trying to see Zion show out. And then the second thing as well, his play style is pretty versatile, as we've seen so far in the league. You can run him off the ball and play him damn near like Shaq or Giannis. Like, you can, he's a lob threat. You can get him on the block, and he always goes left, but goddamn it, he's gonna finish left too. I don't know how but he's gonna get there. He's gonna get there. He's gonna get to that left to finish. He's gonna finish with that left. And then they got the point Zion popping out. They started that before he got injured, and they getting back to it now where he just bring the ball down himself. 5 out, Zion. Go crazy. Just go bully ball. And that be winning them games too at the very end there. Now, the injury thing, like I said with Ja, I would be hypocritical not to acknowledge that with Zion, because that's some scary shit, getting that high and being that heavy. So, yeah, I could definitely, injury thing is the worry, but I think that he's a reliable enough offensive option, and he's not a slouch defensively either, to where you could actually go ahead, I think he'd be pretty good to start a franchise with. Get some good playmakers around him. People could throw some entry passes. I think it'd be good.
None of those options are bad options at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't get us wrong. You know, don't get us wrong. We definitely got our preferences, but none of those options are bad options.
Those are the best. Those are the best three you could probably start your franchise with.
Besides Joel Embiid.
I wouldn't say the best three.
I'm saying the young.
Yeah, y'all had a rough go of it. Starting with that nigga, y'all had a rough go of it. Getting that nigga going.
Well, you know, here's what I'll say about that. I don't think we really started with him. I think we started with Ben. I think we really started with Ben. We put the
Y'all put the chips Ben, in the Ben corner.
We put the chips in Ben's corner for a good couple years, and I guess understandably so.
Got that Cameroonian?
Cameroon,
yeah. Y'all got that Cameroonian monster. That nigga started filling out. Y'all said, hold up, Ben.
And I think that's what we fucked up a little bit. We believed in Ben too much, even though them scouting reports was terrible.
Them intangibles was low from what we heard just to start off. But to end the NBA topics off with one final topic here, fellas, and this is something that I've seen people getting on Grayson Allen about this, man. They've been getting on a couple of they had a little thing go down with Matt in the Magic and Pistons game recently as well too. And I want to get your guys' opinion on this. Enforcers. This is a role that used to be in the NBA. Pretty much every team had one designated nigga to throw hands, to get in somebody's face, shove them, you know what I'm saying, trip them, something, by the elbow, something. They were put in the game to rough somebody up. In 2022, do you think that there's any place for an enforcer on NBA teams? Yeah. Or has the game changed?
I think the game has changed too much.
Well, just go ahead, Lee. You started off because you answered first. Yeah, what you think?
I feel like we see a trend. Most teams we see winning championships actually have one of those guys. I mean, you got the Bucks. You got the one nigga. I forgot.
Grayson Allen, Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis. That's what I'm thinking of. Not Grayson Allen, nigga. I'm thinking of Bobby Portis.
Grayson Allen. I reference him because they hate him, bro. I reference him because they hate
Bobby. Him. Yes, nigga. Whoa,
Bobby. Wait, what?
Yes.
Doing the dirty work?
Yes.
Bobby Portis for the Bucks.
Doing the dirty work? Yeah, hold on. It's a difference between playing good defense and doing dirty work, my nigga. Dirty work is like Patrick Beverly.
So then we got the Draymond, you know what I'm saying? The teams that win championships have those guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Iman on that LeBron team, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got those guys. Those guys still have a role in the league, and those teams usually have success when you have those guys because they bring an energy too. It's not even just about like them always going out there elbowing nigga in the mouth. They also in the locker room, like they the nigga get niggas fired up. Like you not going. When you got a guy like that around, it's just good energy on a sports team in general. You need niggas like that.
Put some, you know what I'm saying, grit on you.
Right. You hear all the names you just said?
That's the reason Charlotte not no good. All them niggas is light skinned. All them niggas want to be pretty. All them niggas don't. None of them niggas. I can't see none of them throwing a punch. I can't see none of them.
That's crazy.
He was enforcing shit a little too weird. He was just took that role a little too serious.
Enforcing too much.
That's crazy.
Nigga said, I am an enforcer.
Okay.
He's a little
no, that nigga was not the enforcer.
I know y'all seen that nigga on the sidelines. Come on, man.
Somebody gonna pick him up. Listen, LeBron. Hey, look, everybody checking out his situation because some teams that could use a nigga like that.
Yo, they talking about giving him an extended deal, like a new contract. They working on him and the Hornets, man. That's what they talking about. Not PJ, but you know what it is, Miles Bridges. Yeah. But listen to all the names you said though. Those are older niggas that came in when enforcing was still about it. You see the new teams that you just talking about, the Hornets. Ain't nobody on there. All the niggas is light skinned. And the Rockets, all them niggas is 18. The fucking the Pistons. They got Isaiah Stewart, but that nigga got
Isaiah Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart.
That's when blood was shed, though.
I was gonna say, is he really an enforcer? Or did he just
I don't know. I feel like he just snapped
that one time.
That nigga just a first responder. That's what he is. That's
all for real. This nigga
I think we're listen because your argument is leaning towards the fact that we're losing enforcers. I don't disagree that we're losing them. I'm just saying I think that role is important. If there was a nigga drafted tomorrow, or not tomorrow, whenever there was a nigga drafted in the next draft that was an enforcing ass nigga, KG built, you know what I'm saying, ready to hit a nigga in the mouth, he's gonna be a great addition to any team he's going to because I think the league needs those niggas.
I'm just saying I think that they are overlooking those type of niggas. Yeah, I think them niggas is in the G League.
They cost too much money now, man. They cost too much
I think the Pelicans would be so much better right now. The Pelicans would be a way better team, and they have an outlook like Memphis if Herb Jones wasn't actually had an enforcing mindset. And Herb Jones is a great defender, but if Herb Jones was also a nigga that would punch you in your fucking mouth and talking shit all game and doing all types of crazy shit, them niggas might be nice as fuck.
Not the bad boy Pistons, nigga. I don't think they operating like that.
I'll tell you, they don't need the Pelicans don't need that because they got a
Alvarado.
They got
Alvarado out there, man. He's enforcing shit, no?
I don't know, man.
He's enforcing turnovers.
He not getting niggas' faces clapping. He's not getting niggas' texts.
Quinn, no disrespect to Alvarado. I saw him get tossed during that little scuffle that they had. I seen him get hip shot. Like they grabbed him by his forehead. He was like, "Come here, son." But listen. They don't need that because niggas are scared of Zion off of the theory that he can fuck niggas. That's what I'm saying. The theory, shit,
they can't fuck niggas up. Zion is a nigga you wary of until you hear that nigga talk and see that nigga's
I was gonna say that too.
You hear that nigga talk, bro.
Oh man, Madden was I love the game.
Bro, it's only so far a team can get. If your star player just gets off a night of dropping 26 and 10 and he in the locker room talking about Fortnite, I'm not gonna lie, that team's not winning a championship.
I'm definitely not worried about a nigga that quoting Drewski. At the press conference.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Shout out Zion, man. That's hilarious. I will agree though. I do agree with what you're saying, Jamie. I think that they're going out. I don't think that the NBA really wants that to be a thing much anymore. But I do think that is important to have on a team, especially in a winning culture, because that extra resilience, that extra bump in the energy when things look a little low. You know what I'm saying? You need a spark, and here come this nigga shove somebody out the way. Okay, yeah, we got to go ahead. Everybody gets riled up. It don't even got to be anything serious like punching somebody in the mouth. But like you said, just bumping somebody, clapping in their face, and then, you know what I'm saying, he push them down or something. Like, yeah, this is what we here for. Like, get the people going. Get the crowd riled up.
People going. You need those guys, man.
Needed to bring some energy.
It just happens, bro. Like, we're just losing that ferocity. All the new niggas, all the young niggas just mellow. Like, these niggas gonna be every friend. Niggas just want to dance and gritty. Man, I don't got no more guys like that, man.
Dancing gritty.
Dancing, yeah, that's true. But hey, and that right there closes out the NBA half, fellas. Head on over to the culture. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and see what's going on with the people. So we gotta start this first case off with this generation's OJ case. That shit got the people separated. Right. It has finally come to an end. Tory Lanez has been found guilty and will be sentenced at I believe the end of this month. We're going to find out how long he's going to be in jail. Thoughts, fellas? Thoughts? Tory Lanez has been found guilty. And there was recently the leaked call between him and Kelsey on the jail phone talking about, I'm so sorry. I would have never done that had I been drunk.
Let me be the first to hop on because I definitely did think that he was innocent. So formally, I'm sorry, Megan. I didn't know. I'm sorry, women, black women. I didn't know. Now, also in that same breath, Tory Lanez, I rebuke you. You are evil. You are not a member of the Black Man Society anymore. You are evil. Okay.
They're gonna revoke the black card. Jesus.
Nah, that shit is crazy though. That shit is wild. Especially after hearing the phone call. I was like, yeah, nah, that nigga definitely did it. Like that was
the phone call was definitely pretty. That was some pretty rough stuff to come out right there. I can't deny. Ron, what you think?
No, I definitely think it's it's a tragedy. Listen, no one deserves to be shot. He deserves to get the punishment he gets. But I'm also someone in the corner of, I definitely believe that just given the context, everything that happened that night, and what it sounds like, how the situation went down, I don't think he should get anything over like
5'10".
5'10". He shouldn't get anything over 5'10". I don't think it's worth like I don't think it's nothing.
I agree with
like
that.
They
was talking 22.
Yeah, like 22 would be insane.
That would be nuts. Yeah. That would actually be nuts to do something. 22, that'd be crazy.
I tell you what, it's that unregistered firearm. That's what that is. That's gonna be the bulk of the time right there for sure.
I believe it was 3 charges, wasn't it? It was that, it was discharging it, and then something else as well. I don't recall, but yeah. What you think, Juan?
Just for me, make it quick. I'm just glad it's over finally.
Amen to that, brother.
With everything that happened, I'm gonna say I guess this is, you know what I'm saying, how it should go. You know what I'm saying? They found guilty whoever they found guilty. This case here happened to be Tory Lanez, so you know what I'm saying, it's deserving, of course, when it comes to a case such as this. But I mean, I don't think I'm probably around the same boat, honestly. I don't think anything more than like 5 to 10. And it's pretty much for the same reason they said, with everything that was going on, everything that you factoring in. Like what y'all said, 20, 22, that's crazy. So yeah, I mean, I'm just happy this is over though, honestly. So
for sure.
It's crazy and really wild to think that this happened 2 years ago. A lot happens in 1 year, let alone 2. 2 years of this. That's actually pretty crazy.
You know how fuzzy memory can get over like a week.
I think so Kelsey didn't she like get married in this? I think she even got married during like this whole 2-year time period, as a matter of fact. Or I know she has a significant other. I know that she has.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
But
a lot happens in 2 years.
A lot of time has passed as well. And hey, we said it from the beginning over here on the Geeked Up podcast. If the man did it, he's got to do the time. If she's lying, hey, don't just sweep that shit under the rug. And the verdict has been chosen. So hey, he's got to he did the crime, he's got to do the time according to the law, man. So shouldn't be out here shooting. That's what I was getting ready to ask myself right there, Drew. And actually, personally, I think that he will when he does get out. But I will say that he's not going to be able to get back to this point that he's at. And that's purely off the strength that he's going to get deported once he gets out. He's not coming. He's not going to be allowed to stay in America. And so therefore, Tory Lanez, he will bounce back, but it's going to bounce back like my man on Hell Dior, bro. He's going to become an international artist at this point. It's going to be Tory Lanez overseas because he ain't going to be allowed back over here.
I think he'll be all right.
He's going to have to get that international money, that's all. Because he can't come back over here, though.
I'm talking about I mean, we know he's going to play pockets.
Like I said, bro, I can fully see. I fully predict, bro. Just given the context, everything that happened, and information we have out there, there's definitely going to be a sect of people that are like, you know what I'm saying, they're still going to listen to Tory's music. There's probably going to be a sect of people that still listen. There's definitely going to be a sect of people that still listen to Meg, still listen to Tory. Probably going to be people that has some animosity towards Meg, has some animosity towards Tory. Like I said, it's going to move on. You know, I mean, probably not going to talk about this in some years.
That's expected, though. So
yeah. So you don't think his character is completely defamed?
I think both their characters are. I think both of them are going to have a lasting. This is going to have a lasting effect on both of their careers for sure. Definitely more the Tory's than Meg's, but like I said, there's
I just think the fact that phone call came out was that shit was just even crazier, man. Like
really the damning piece of evidence, you think?
Yeah. And you know what,
apologize. That still leaves a lot of room in there. I'm saying this
myself too. But
I never thought I always thought that like Tory had shot her. I was the question. I think a lot of people knew like Tory shot. There was only some people in the car. The question was mostly the context of the situation. A lot of people had thought like there was a fight for the gun, and some people but just given the context of the night in totality, bro, you know, it's there's room there.
It's a question that a lot of niggas is not asking, yo. What the fuck was in them drinks, yo? Nigga, because I know you heard that phone call. Nigga was talking about, yo, they hit me at the door with like 5 shots. I ain't know what the fuck was in them shits. I ain't never been like that. Like, niggas don't, like, bro, like, that nigga was obviously out of character, yo. So what the fuck was Kylie Jenner?
Hey, bro, he was
it's funny you say that because that's something that had been kind of like brought up and revealed over the course of the cases, like knowing that he had a relationship with Meg, while also having a secret relationship with Kelsey. While pressing down on Kylie Jenner in front of both of them.
Yeah.
Boy, that Casamigos had him off the boy. He must have thought he was Pimp C or something. Boy, this nigga was moving like he was a fucking real live pimp. Like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah,
could you imagine like a regular guy trying to move like that? Pop up at the party with a girl like, bro, that's moving crazy.
Niggas be doing that. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy that like you're just a fact that like that nigga was definitely tripping. Like you just hearing his voice, he was like, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I can't remember shit. He's like, as soon as I had them drinks, it was it. I was just like, yo. He said it was 5 shots. I'm like, yo, you didn't even have a whole bottle or nothing. Like that nigga probably had that. Whatever was in them shits probably had an X on it, and that was it. No label,
nobody knows
number, nothing.
No one knows, man.
They get wild out there in this celebrity world, man. But hey, hopefully Meg goes on and does some great things. Hopefully Tory, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, sit tight. Sit tight.
Should have wore that cap and gown. Should have wore that cap and gown.
Shout out, man. Okay, Nick Cannon. I gotta start it off with just that and a little laugh, man, because I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. So Nick Cannon welcomes his 12th child into this world right here. His 12th. Got a couple baby mothers too. And so really this more so isn't about Nick Cannon in particular. I just wanted your guys' opinions on this because something that he and Akon actually spoke up about was the fact that they acknowledge, man, I can't lie, it's kind of hard to be there for this many goddamn children and this many goddamn households. I can't be there all the time. Akon even, and I quote, who the hell cares about a dance recital? Like, bro, he's wow. I can't make it to all this shit, bro. I got kids with her, and they all over here, and here. I can't make it. But he's providing for all of them, and both of them. And the people that live that kind of lifestyle tend to be providing for the children. And not only would they be providing, their ideology is also, hey, a father's role isn't even necessarily to be a nurturer in the same way the mother's is. I need to be out here getting it and being a role model. I need to be a superhero to my kids. I need them to be like, I want to be like Dad. Dad's out here killing. Dad's doing his thing. So my question to you guys is, do you jack this ideology? Not even if you wouldn't do it yourself, of course. Do you think that this is a good form of, I guess, parenting or having children or going about procreating, you know, multiple children, multiple women, multiple households, but you're taking care of everything, at least financially, and you're stopping it when you can.
I'll speak on this. I'll speak on this and make it quick. In this terms, I completely think this is wrong. And I say this only because, granted, you're still, you know what I'm saying, providing for your child, regardless of you know what I'm saying, just making sure that there's nothing that the child needs or the mother needs and stuff like that. That's cool and all, but you still need to have a balance, not to be a nurturer, so to speak, but just to be able to enjoy those moments, you know what I'm saying, with your child, because those are moments those moments are more special to the child than it probably is for you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta kind of take yourself out of your own mindset.
Your father, yo.
Damn, bro.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck was that?
Yo, I said talk to him, Dad.
I mean, put this talk to him, Dad.
That nigga sound like Diddy. That nigga sound like Diddy. You work hard, Daddy. You work hard. Stop. Like, bro, what do you think? You didn't even have to say that, bro. You didn't have to say that. What was that?
Is you thinking like that?
Niggas that broke up the heartfelt messages, man. God damn it.
Talk to him.
I'm sorry that he's this way. I'm sorry that he is this way. I'm sorry that he is this way.
Go ahead, Juan, man.
Damn, Juan. Damn, Juan. I'm sorry he's like that, Juan. He's no good.
Close it out, Juan. Go ahead, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. But yeah, to make a long story short, man, you really forget that moment is special for that child. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's like it's just a little recital in your eyes, but in their eyes, for the child, it's like,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? My parent is here supporting whatever I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's more important to the child than it is.
Like you said, one day they young, man. That event, that's their first big event. That's some bullshit to you, but they're saying their 6-year-old, 7-year-old life. This their first big event. Like, oh shit, I'm about to show out for the first time ever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's your little boy recital, yo. You know what I'm saying? He in the choir. He got a solo. Big first ever performance. He got a solo. Just so happens, hey, you know, you get a text from your boss. Hey, Juan, I know you like the Nets. Got you these floor seats here. They said Jay-Z's gonna be in the building. Is it still fuck the recital? Is you still care, Juan? You still care? Like
no bullshit. I'm gonna have to say fuck that recital, bro. My son, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to find him a ticket. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to say fuck the recital too. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find a way to get.
There we go. That's the right answer.
He coming with me. He said, "Fuck
neither of us going to the recital."
Right. I'm gonna be like, nigga, we both missed this moment, nigga. So we gonna make a new moment at this.
Way bigger moment,
bro. It's only one seat. One seat.
He can't sit on his lap.
They not letting him in.
That's his pops. That's his father.
They not letting him in. It's only one seat. They
it's
not
his
letting
kid.
him in. What you gonna do? Hey, listen, yo, you gonna say that? I'm telling you what them niggas gonna say at the gate. They gonna be like, man, they gonna be. I'm telling you, they gonna look.
Put a hand on the baby chest. Right. Like, oh.
Listen, he gonna put the baby. He gonna wear a jacket and put the baby on his back and act like he got a humpback. And he gonna walk in with the kid on his back.
in that Montclair coat.
Put him in a Montclair coat.
You can put the baby on your shoulders and just put the move the trench coat up to the baby's neck. Walk around with a baby head.
Hey man, look, I personally, I would agree with it. The only reason I don't agree with it is the multiple moms thing. If it was 1 or 2 moms, 12 kids, then I'd agree with it because I think those kids could grow up to grow close, and that would deepen their familial bond, and it'll be like a village almost. But I think when you have like 6, maybe like when you're bringing like those 6 different families into it, because you got to remember that mom has her whole side of the family, and that's their grandkid, and you just bring all that into it. Then it gets, I feel like you muck it up a little bit. So me personally, I don't stand by it. But you know, if somebody wants to have 12 kids with 1 or 2 women, you know, say, hey.
Isn't Nick? Is he not cool? Is he not close with all his kids? Well, I mean, his kids are fairly
young. You can be close to all your kids, but I'm talking about when they grow up. He lessens. I think it's a very low likelihood that all those different families, like all those baby moms' kids, all like those kids grow together, and those kids have a good
That's what you're saying.
Like bond together. So I think that's the biggest like upside of this whole situation is those kids growing to be close and have those siblings. And they have that sibling relationship. So I don't think they get a chance to do that.
I don't know about the kids being close together or not, but I do know that Nick has already spoken about like, hey man, it's hard to get around to all these people, man. There's a lot of people that I gotta see, and they're all mean so much, and I only got so much time, and you gotta go make the money too.
Yeah. I couldn't really. It couldn't be me. I definitely would say that it couldn't be me. But I guess I understand because I think he said something more so is like he just really wants a big family. And from a heart standpoint, I guess I understand what he's saying on that. Because if you want a really big family, you know. Now, did this start accidentally? I don't know. Did he do this on purpose? Because you know Nick Cannon is known for getting around.
I was going to say I have something to say about that too. Recent interview, as a matter of fact, he spoke about this he spoke about this in particular. He said in a recent interview, I've been with so many people that at this point I don't get with anybody I'm not okay with being pregnant. So at this point, he's just, according to him, hyper selective. And if you get pregnant, so be it.
You know what? That's a wild like mentality to have. Like that's literally like fuck it. Like that's literally what he's saying every single time. It's really crazy. But
it's with women that he would deem as okay mothers, at least in his eyes.
Yeah,
as well.
Would
you guys would your perspectives change similar to what Lee had said if they were all like for some reason, for some way, he just found a way to get them on some like gated community shit. All the baby mothers all live next door to each other, and all the families would.
I'd agree with it.
I agree with the idea in general
because they would be closer, almost like Lee said, you know, like a big tribe, so to speak,
a village.
But when it comes to having these different households, like 6-7 different households, 12 kids, you got different, like you said, families. That's not only just the mothers. You might look at the mothers and be like, okay, all the mothers might seem similar, so the kids shouldn't be too far. But you got to think about the family members that's coming around them kids that can affect them kids as they're growing up, and you're not present in those kids' lives to, you know what I'm saying, have all your kids be similar to you. That is, it's hard, bro. It's not going to be easy to do keeping them all separate like that. So,
like I said, I don't condone that idea if you can do it. You know what I'm saying? I think the big part for me is like if you are committed to that and you financially committed to that as well too, you know, go ahead, try it if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But it couldn't be me. Like I said, I definitely feel where Lee is coming from, because that sense of family at that point is kind of it's almost broken, because not everybody's in the same place, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely are going to have to spend holidays with some of the kids, and, you know, because they're not all going to want to come to the year, because like Lee said, you got other families that you got to see and shit like that. They don't want to see the babies too, so.
He's basically the only one that feels the pressure from that big family. He's the only one. All those like different baby mothers, like it's basically they are isolated to their situations. One mom, he's like 2 or 3 kids with her, 1 kid here, 2 kids with her. They're isolated to that family and him, while he has to deal with the pressure of all those, you know what I'm saying, different situations. It works to nobody's. This
is what I will
say. Like if they're a tribe, they can all work to benefit each other, and I can see the point of it. But doing that, I don't really see.
The big thing for me is all the baby mothers get along. So I think that's the biggest thing for me, honestly. If you were able to keep 12 baby mothers happy and they all happy with each other and you, I guess, like, fuck it. I mean,
you're right.
Because it's not like he had no drama. He just he just physically just cannot be there, and that's kind of expected.
Bro, you see more drama in monogamous relationships than you do with what this man's got going on with all of them.
Looking at the reality of the situation, I don't think I think that's I feel like his motives are rooted in the right place, but I feel like it's working to the detriment of those kids. His time is fractured like that. He can't be in all those kids' lives. I don't think it's gonna affect them in the positive way he may think it is. And I feel like a lot of those kids could grow up to have resentment for him for that. I think it's going to work to hurt those kids. That's why I feel like if it was 1 family or 2, I'd get it, because it's easier to, you know, tend to them when they're all a unit.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying, in comparison to them being fractured like that. So you know.
I pretty much agree with that stance in its entirety. I fully would support it, even if it was all the same amount of baby mothers too. If you all lived together, that would be much more like, okay, we can make this work here, because I do agree. I think that with all of y'all, the father's role is beyond just providing money, and as well, you don't have to be a second mother per se, but you being there still matters to the child, because exactly what Juan said, and that's something that a lot of people have a hard time doing, is stepping back into the role of a child. Man, 10 and under years of life, boy, everything matters. Every outing, every dinner, and all of that matters, because it's one of the first under 10 times they've probably done any of these things. Going to these games, going to these recitals, all that stuff matters. And like you guys just said, you can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah,
I mean, he just can't. Although I will say that may be changing, because I did see the New Year celebration overseas, and they do it way bigger than they do in New York. And one of these places out near like Dubai, boy, they had a drone light show. A drone light show to bring in the new year. Like, they had drones in the sky forming bubble letters 2023. Then they reformed to a clock.
Yeah,
then they reformed to boy. No, so I say that to say Nick Cannon might be able to be everywhere at once, man. Get him a drone at each of these recitals. Go ahead, project him in the crowd.
Holographic dad.
Man. Hey, I'm just saying he might be able to do it.
Each house has like a big room, like the old Power Rangers. This nigga it's a pole in the middle of the room, and this nigga face
a big ass fire face.
It's like he's like Jarvis. He's like Jarvis Iron Man. Jarvis in every house.
He said, "Which one is your dad? The one glitching in the stands?" Like, come on, yeah.
The one glitching in the. Every family does a big meeting with all the families at once.
Pops up in the middle of the table like an evil villain.
I want to speak to all of you at once today. You know,
hey, bro, I brought you.
Star Wars shit, yo. Nigga turn around in the chair. He said, "Oh, good, the Cannon family."
The Cannon family.
Special Queen Cannon, close the door. Zion, come here.
Where's Halo?
Bro, the names, bro. Shout out the names of them children too, boy, because that is unique. That man Nick Cannon is a unique one. Okay, and we got, you know what, right here we're gonna slide into this question, fellas. What would you do actually? Okay, you find out, because this is a real story here, you know what I'm saying, based on a true story. You are a landlord, your first ever, you know what I'm saying, couple of apartments, all yours, you know what I'm saying, you got a couple tenants. This one nigga though, at the bottom of the building, he been making beats. And his shit sound nice. You like, hold on, bro, what you got going on in here? He like, man, I rap too. And he go ahead and you hear his music, you hear them beats, and you like, oh shit, bro, you not, hang on, you signed anybody or anything? Nah, man, I'm working on it. I'm grinding right now. And just to let you know, I'm gonna get you that rent. I'm gonna get you that rent. I know I'm a month late, but you know what I'm saying, I'm working on these beats. I'm just waiting for this next show come around. I got you right when that's there, man. I'm out hustling every day. I'm handing out flyers. You've been hearing the beats, man. I'm working. I'm grinding right now. And I just want to relay that this is based on a true story of J. Cole, who had a landlord that believed in him so much, he let him slide on a couple months of rent just because he was like, bro, you gonna be something. J. Cole ended up becoming J. Cole. And not only did he pay back the landlord, he paid him back with interest on all the months of rent that he missed out on once he finally got signed. So what would you do is you're a landlord and you see a star talent artist in your building. He can't make rent. He's a month late already. He's talking about missing month 2 potentially. But hey, he's grinding. You hear the beats, 4 a.m. You like, nigga, go to sleep. I'm sorry, man. I'm working. Like, I got to get it going. Y'all letting him slide? Y'all rocking with him? Or you kicking him the hell out?
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm going to kick that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
I literally was going to say that, but as soon as one.
I'm going to tell you why, right? Because I feel,
why is that, yo?
I feel like that right there is going to be the pivotal moment in his career. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that shit's going to go to the next level. Because you got to think, he's going to be down bad. He's going to be down
all his best lyrics come from that moment right there.
Now he got a #1 op to diss. You know what I'm saying? Shout out me. You know what I'm saying? The landlord. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas
who said he wouldn't be,
they going to catch wave of his music. I'm like, damn, this nigga spitting about, you know what I'm saying, the economy and high rent, you know what I'm saying, that nigga gonna blow up because of me. You know what I'm saying? His inspiration.
He said it's gonna make or break him right here. Yeah. Come on. Show me something. Show me something.
Nigga, close the door.
Fuck. Right.
Shit. Yo, turn that shit up, yo. Niggas try to keep me out. Niggas try to keep me out. Niggas try to keep
Nah, bro.
I
understand that though. I feel listen, bro. I understand that though. Context is king.
He's nice.
As someone who feels like I'm a supreme, you know, I feel like I'm a good judge of character. J. Cole, you know, if I'm talking to somebody, I feel like this dude's genuine. You obviously see their work ethic. You know, 4 a.m. beat sessions. You know what I'm saying? You see the work ethic, and he's a genuine dude. I don't know. I would, because obviously you're a landlord. You're not hurting for it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be stern. I'd be like, listen, bro. I believe in you. I give him, like, you know what I'm saying, 2, 3. Like, look, you know what I'm saying, work on your shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think I would. I let him.
Let him slide 2-3 months. Okay.
Let him slide. Okay.
I believe in you. Lisa, I believe in you. Jay, what you think, man? Well, you letting them slide, or I'm gonna need that money, buddy, or you gotta get the fuck up out of here. You ain't gotta. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Ooh, I'm like, yo, when your next show?
When your next show?
Ooh, how you say how many people attending? Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I need to executive produce that fucking album. That's what I'm about to be out there. Like, yeah,
gonna get the studio with him.
Executive produce that album.
My name gonna be on them fucking masters, nigga. Like,
I need my cut.
They won't be on every single track. Gonna be like, rent paid by me, like some shit like that, bro. Call out every time.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, man. That's not a bad trade-off, though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man, look. Let me hop on a little something here with you. You ain't gotta pay nothing long as I can be up in here.
It would have never hit. If he let the landlord hop on the track, it would have never hit. He's just been another SoundCloud nigga. He would have been another SoundCloud nigga. If you would have let the landlord hop on,
he can't get a little tag in there.
That's like butterfly flick shit. It would have never hit off. It would have never happened. Never. He would have threw his whole destiny off. He took the landlord on the track.
You say he took a left instead of a right, and then took a left instead of a right there. It fucked them all up.
But I'm saying, like, most niggas, like 95% of niggas, hell the fuck no, like, get the fuck out of here. But I'm saying, like, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? He don't seem like he don't seem like the atypical nigga. He's like a reasonable dude. Yeah. I'm saying, if I'm looking at the dude, obviously you're a landlord. You know this guy to an extent. He's a genuine guy. He's working his ass off, and he, you know what I'm saying? That's the character you judging off him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Listen. I think that nigga just got lucky, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you because
he definitely did.
No. Listen, I'm gonna say it in the way of this though. He got lucky because first of all, that nigga is no offense, bro. No offense. That nigga he wasn't from here. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, he heard them beats, bro. We don't even know what beat that was. That could have been J. Cole worst shit. Like that could have been his worst shit. And then nigga was
never came out.
Oh yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. What do you do? Like, bro, I think he just got lucky, bro. And I could not. I'm sorry. Like I had to get some type of. I gotta be on the track, bro. I'm sorry. There's nothing else, Quinn. I gotta be on the track.
Said I gotta be on the song. Hey, you know what though? I mean, I think that's pretty true and pretty honest is the fact he got super lucky for sure. Because there are places like simply even in a complex like where I live at, bro. Just speaking with somebody in the front office, let alone like no. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna tell you this. This a month and they just like, hey man, keep it going. We got you.
I'll tell you this, they petty as shit for bringing that little interview out because you know how many landlords is gonna give up that rent money now because they think they got the next J. Cole where they bottom basement. It's gonna be bro.
I think just being a landlord is such a predatory job anyway, bro. Them niggas don't be hurting, bro.
You said it was his first couple. You said his first couple joints, first couple buildings, right? It was his first couple buildings. Yeah. So like that nigga ain't even break even yet. Like he needed that. Well, probably not needed that, but you know what I mean.
He didn't need it, but y'all
know he needed to make a return on his investment. Yeah.
I don't know though. Honestly speaking, if I'm thinking back like what Lee said, and I'm seeing him,
he's really nice, bro. Like he not okay. He not
even though it's like let's say like 4 a.m. and it's loud, but I know he's putting in the work, and he ain't just coming home at night on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Just fucking shit up or just you know what I'm saying? Just doing shit.
Y'all know how to judge a nigga when the nigga come up and he's like really coming up on some like come on, you can tell like niggas can judge character.
He gonna need some requests from me. Like he gonna have to go jump through a couple hurdles. I'm like, y'all got everybody that rap.
Throw his destiny off. He's not gonna make it because of you. You the reason he not gonna make it.
I'm gonna be the reason he do.
Exactly. I'll be the reason he do.
Well, you gonna make a break right there with that. I'd rather
a nigga kick him out than do what Javen talking about. You gonna send this nigga go pick me up some backwoods and let's get ready to hop on this track. Put him in the Masters. Like nigga, no, you done fucked this whole career over, nigga.
I'm a damn dash and shit out that nigga, bro. Like everywhere he go, bro. Like
your name gonna be on every song, credits, just like the landlord.
You might as well kick that nigga out. Right, he not making it. Kick that nigga out.
That nigga the whole time, like, bro, why you ain't taking off yet?
Well, you ain't taking off. Nigga, you made me put your face on the album cover. You made me put your face on the album cover, nigga. I'm not making it because of you.
Yo, come on,
that's
bro.
funny, man. Okay, fellas, we gonna talk about another rapper, as a matter of fact, and that's Young Thug. Just speaking on the rap, Young Thug and YSL. A whole bunch of people, Gunna, and a whole myriad of the rest of them boys are pleading out. They're, hey, you know what I'm saying? YSL is what it is. I'm out. And a lot of them taking the social media directly after saying, man, I ain't snitching. I ain't going snitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what none of y'all talking about, bro. I'm just getting myself out of this tough situation. So the questions for y'all, what do you think about the people pleading out? And what does this mean for Thug? Two separate things there. What does this mean for Thug? And what do you think about the people pleading out?
I may be confused, but I'm pretty sure it just came out. Yeah, I think they're taking the. I think Thug is telling them to take these deals, these plea deals. I think this is all part of their plan. Yeah,
just I think Thug. Okay.
So telling them to get out there, get out of there. Which is for me, yeah, I feel like if you get the it's tough, man. But listen, I mean, a situation like that, especially if y'all was telling you to take the shit, just take the shit. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of there. Do your little 15 years, but that's 15 years probation. That is wow. 15 years probation, do that, you know what I'm saying? That is, yeah, like, damn, nigga, you can't even jaywalk. Like, you will get locked up. God damn. But I mean, yeah, take that shit. Let's not call it snitching and shit like that, because that's, defaming character at that point, and we breaking people down, and that shit is dangerous, like we talked about the last time, just willy-nilly and talking about you snitching and this, that, and third, because fans is crazy. People is crazy. People feel like they in YSL, and they not even in YSL. They gonna act on some type of way, because, oh, shit, Gunna snitched on fucking Thug. Nah, we gonna go ride in that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Niggas is crazy. That's how they think, so.
Yeah, that is funny that you bring that up, because niggas on the internet talking like they really about to slide on these niggas over Thug. Yeah, like these niggas, he's a fucking rat. I can't believe that these niggas snitched on Thug on sex. I can't do it. We fuck them. What do you think, Juan?
These niggas be so emotionally involved, but yeah, man, it's right. It's pretty much like what we spoke about before last time we talked about this case. In agreement with what Hefe and Lee said. I think it's a situation where he's, you know what I'm saying, like they said, telling them to go ahead and take those deals, just make it easier on them, on their self, and so they can still provide for their families and shit like that. As, you know what I'm saying, the head honcho, so to speak, is supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, look out for his people and stuff like that. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, at the worst case scenario, any event, anything does fall, it'll only be, you know what I'm saying, to him. And I feel like, I mean, this is all by his way of doing and stuff like that. So, but I mean, I don't look at those guys getting those deals or pleading out and stuff. I don't look at them no less, because I don't know the full story at the end of the day. So, I mean, I just look at it as it is what it is. So,
think this spells doom for Thug as far as his sentencing.
I wouldn't say doomed. I wouldn't say doomed. Like as far as like serious time or anything like that. I'm still kind of optimistic as far as like what I've been seeing on the lighter side of things. So
I did see that
I don't see anything being too harsh so far.
That they did take some stuff off of the case. They did take back some of it, saying that they can't use some of these things as evidence. So it's not all bad. Not all bad, I suppose.
I don't know. I think, especially because more and more shit just keep coming out, especially with these plea deals. Like more and more shit that they be saying. I think they just said some YSL members said that he got some hush money or something like that. Some type of ordeal. So it's just like more and more shit keep coming out, but then more and more shit keep getting dropped. So it's like it's up and down. But you know what I'm saying? Like we always say, you know what I'm saying? If you do the crime, you know what I'm saying? Do the time, but I hope the right amount of time is allocated properly. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to that, you know what I'm saying?
I do wonder. Do y'all? So do you think it's guaranteed? Not even guaranteed, like literally. But you think that if he does get sentenced, you think he's getting more time than Tory?
Yes.
Yeah. What? Yes. Hell, yeah. Will he serve all of it?
They're trying to get that nigga out of there.
Will he serve all of it?
Yeah,
probably not.
No,
probably not.
I don't think so.
Probably not serve all of it, but yeah, definitely. Them legal cases, nigga, that's like 25 off the bat for most of them shits. Yeah, like
rough. Rough.
Yeah.
And we're going to end this episode off with a conspiracy theory question, fellas, because I need to know your thoughts on this right here, right? This is something that a lot of people talk about on and off, and they, it's going through cycles of being popular, but it's always in the back of some people's minds. And we're going to whisper Illuminati. The Illuminati. Hey, civilians here. Do you guys think that these?
I have no bread, no
question is
no fame, no bread.
The question actually is, though, sincerely, do you guys think that these are just individuals who happen to be higher up in the power, top of the totem pole? You know what I'm saying? Maybe behind the scenes and just running things to their own self-interest, or even though it is also still to their self-interest, do you think that it's more demonic than that? Because there are people that say the Illuminati runs like the media and things, and they could just be trying to paint people as, great people, trying to paint other people as villains for whatever their agenda may be. But then you hear the other side of the Illuminati where they're sacrificing babies and fucking dancing around fires and robes and the whole worshiping the devil thing. Like, do you think that it gets that deep, or you think it's not that deep? You think it's more just people in the office, or you think it's more spiritual and really demonic?
I think the Illuminati specifically is a name that most people have just taken to use for like a circle of influence between the corporate higher ups and like the media and stuff like that. I think it's more of a blanket term for all of them than it is like an actual group. Now there are groups out there like I believe like Skull and Bones and like there's all types of different groups out there, but I don't think the Illuminati is one of them. But I definitely think there's a sphere of influence that big business and like the big CEOs and the media companies. I think there is a influence they hold over the goings on in our like world. So yeah,
I think it's more of a room full of suits more in general than it is people over here dancing around the fires. Yeah, I could definitely see that because these terms.
But them niggas definitely they dance around fire too. Because listen, I believe. Listen, I seen them.
They be doing that too.
I done seen. Listen, these niggas be at the table eating adrenochrome, and these niggas be doing some weird stuff now. These niggas, they do weird stuff. But I just, hey, I don't know. Weird in the sense of like Epstein Island stuff. Like, have you seen any of the stuff on that? Like the dungeons and the paintings and all the stuff they do and little dinners and stuff. That type of weird. I don't think these niggas is in black cloaks.
Yeah. Walking around. That's probably the same angle for me. I don't think it's anything with niggas wearing drapes or robes and around a circle with and worshiping shit in the middle. I don't know if it's to those lines, because that rabbit hole, as far as like the Illuminati and shit, that shit goes deep as far as like what specifically you're talking about. But I definitely believe it's like a, more along the lines of like a Justice League round table of like a bunch of different, CEOs or just people of power and stuff, or like 1%ers, so to speak. They have like a group within themselves to be able to, pay extra to do the things they would like to do. But I mean, I don't think it's anything like a satanic or anything. I mean, I don't know for sure because I haven't seen it, but yeah, it's definitely some type of group out there like that of people in power and stuff.
So we just gonna ignore the fact that it's not like a group of older individuals that wouldn't put you in a room to do weird things. I'm not gonna get into the specifics, but we're not gonna act like that's not what. That's not what that shit really is. Like, listen.
They be making passes at niggas. I feel like they be making passes at niggas.
I feel like that's that rabbit hole thing of.
It is a rabbit hole, and I was And
that's listen, I wasn't sure.
To answer your question, Quinn, I will say it is exactly both of those things. It is exactly. Well, let me not say that because I don't know exactly what it is. But I feel that it is both of those, truly demonic and just some figures participating in some truly demonic actions. That's what I will say. But you always hear about people talking about Hollywood is a weird place. Like you get the Hollywood and you
Holly tree, man.
Into those circles, like it's a weird place. And I fully believe that it is a group of older, specific genotypes getting together to do weird things to specific.
Nigga said like they're animals,
right?
A specific genotype. Jesus.
Yeah, you know, I don't know too much. You know what I'm saying? I know nothing. I'm ignorant to the situation. But yeah, that's what I would say. Corner probably it's both. I would say it's people.
Yeah, I
definitely nefarious.
I hear you. All I'll say, something that somebody said, and it's very true. Just to put something in the viewers' heads, man. There is totally a world, and it's totally believable that the CEO of Walmart, McDonald's, and a like massive hotel chain are probably all in a group text together. Like, all right, fellas, where we gonna build the next slew of these buildings at to go ahead and you put the hotel here, and I put the fast food right across the street, and then we gotta go ahead and kill these businesses. Yeah, like bro, they're I can imagine that they.
You can imagine it's believable, man.
Like,
hey, listen, if the Illuminati is out there, man, hey, man, look. Inside Wolves podcast, baby. Look, listen, man.
I rebuke. Hey,
what you need to talk about, baby? What you need to talk about, baby? Look, man. Hey, man. Hey, y'all niggas. Hey, all y'all niggas. Hey, man. I don't know. I tell niggas do whatever you need me to tell them.
Look. He said. Leave him a note. He'll go ahead and relay the message.
Show me what y'all doing, man. I don't know.
Send him a note. We'll relay the message, and we'll go ahead and get back to y'all. We talk to our people to talk to your people. You know how that goes.
Word to Dave. I'll be in Africa, boy.
Listen, I'll update y'all if I get an email for a suspicious email.
Don't talk to me. Don't update me with nothing. Don't update me with nothing.
What if it's actually like a
listen? I wouldn't do it, but look, listen. I gotta see.
What if it's like a random plot twist? You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers just really chill. They really just cooling.
They really just chill.
Like, they just like, hey, I mean, niggas talk shit about us. We let y'all say whatever. You know what I mean?
You want to
send me an email? Like, they send me an email, be like, it's just a Zoom link. I join it. Like, hey, bro, hey, these niggas are smoking blunts. Hey, we really just about getting this paper, dog. We really just out here getting this money. We really out here just getting this money. Niggas hating.
It's MOB up here, man. We looking for the money, man.
Niggas talking about Illuminati or Boominati.
Illuminati, nigga. We just getting a lot of money, man. We just smoking this.
Those not the same niggas down there, bro.
They approaching you like Drewski on the shoulda coulda.
Coulda been. Like, hey, man, look.
How much can we sign you for?
Right. How much can we sign you for?
Oh, okay. Well, next to nothing. Don't even worry about it. Matter of fact, we ain't even need nothing from you, man. At least in this life.
Don't need nothing.
Well, we good. We good. In the
I know you hear a
world.
lot of stuff about us, but look, man, we really just up here getting to it, man.
We sign niggas for free, bro.
I mean, niggas be talking shit. I mean,
hey, we gonna end this shit. Hey, we gonna end this with a quote right there. We gonna end this with that perfect quote, bro. We gonna end it with a perfect quote. How you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in. You can't even get in. Go ahead.
That nigga leave. That nigga, they gonna be like, listen, under one condition, stop them do-rags. That's gonna be the condition. Hey,
listen,
bro.
I'm a listen, like I'm gonna feel like a freedom fighter. I'm gonna unwrap the do-rag and I'm gonna throw it off, and I'm like, nigga, we up now.
Freedom fighter or Michael Jackson, nigga.
We up now. Hey, anyone. Right, nigga, we up now. When I hit the group chat, I'm gonna hit the group chat. Like, we up now.
The spirit of the Boominati has
we up now, nigga.
You're not hitting nothing.
Listen, hold on. So wait, hold up. This is the question going around. I know we ended it, but listen, this is a question going around. Listen, if you had to do something, if you had to stand by a product or a company that did something you may not agree with or may negatively affect people's lives, like say you had to do some gambling shit, like this was a conversation about people were gambling on streams and had like kids and other people donate money and shit like that. If someone like that offered you a deal and you know what I'm saying, a fat deal, I think the niggas were getting like 20 M's a year or some shit like that. would you take that? Would you not do that? Would you take the money? Would you not do it?
I'll tell you who I do it for. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A openly don't like a certain kind of demographic, and I would definitely listen. Y'all niggas got some good fucking chicken. I don't care. Give me 20 M's. Nefarious. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, nefarious.
That is nasty word.
Chick-fil-A isn't like negative. Chick-fil-A isn't negatively affecting people's lives. Like the gambling shit is negatively affecting people, and there's like real,
honestly, I know that's a lot of money, but I really don't think I could do that. If it would, I agree with what Javen has said. If it was something like, I don't necessarily agree with your views, but you're not like nefarious, okay, I might go ahead and slide with y'all. And then once the contract's up, I'm kind of over it. But if they're nefarious, like they really like harming people, like gambling, I don't know.
Listen, if niggas ask me, y'all know I stream. If niggas came to me and was like, hey, bro, we got a stream deal for you, 20 M's first year, nigga. 20 M's, I can take that money and never, for one, not have to work again. Two, do all types of relief I can make up for every year after my life from that point on. So I mean, I don't listen.
You gonna atone?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm a atone.
It's just me out here, bro. You know
now, there's obviously a line I wouldn't cross, but I'm saying like a gambling thing. And that's kind of where I feel like you know what I'm saying. This shit, the shit I'm joking about.
That's what I'm saying.
If there's some shit niggas it don't cross the line with me. Hey.
Yeah, it depends.
What crosses the line?
Like if you're doing like
what crosses the line?
Polluting.
What crosses the line? Javen, you know me. Listen, if them Illuminati niggas like if them Illuminati niggas is coming talk about some, hey, come to this party real quick, and they you know what I'm saying? It's 5 butt naked booty bandits and the white men in the room rubbing their thighs. I'm gonna go the other way. Or some shit I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm just not gonna do.
You know,
the Illuminati was like, we need you to. If the Illuminati was like, okay, we're gonna promote your Inside Wolves, but we need y'all to promote this nonprofit right here. But it turns out the nonprofit is actually moving certain niggas out of certain communities and is doing some shit that niggas might not agree with. But that deal's worth 25 M's. Not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. You should have made better choices. Like, I'm gonna take them 25 M's. I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna feel so bad.
You gonna wipe your tears with the money? You gonna wipe your tears with the money?
And look,
damn.
You talking about feel bad, nigga? Bro, y'all niggas don't know me. Y'all don't know me. Quit playing, bro.
It's gonna be shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? If
the people probably wouldn't even really be all that mad at you, man, because everybody has a get mine mindset nowadays in America anyway, man. So they look at, hey, he's doing what he got to do. Go ahead, get you your bag, man. Go ahead, get you your bag.
Because the same niggas, Charleston White said it, nigga, the same niggas you fighting for, you not taking that money for, but take the money on your bitch ass.
That's true.
Hey, that's a valid point. I still couldn't bring myself to cross over some of those lines, though.
No, true though. Some of those lines, man. Hey, nigga, that Terry Crews got hit with it. Hey, that's all he did. Terry Crews got
a lot of people have, especially when you brought up the streaming thing in particular, the streaming and gambling thing in particular. That's rough because the children.
You taking the money, David?
Oof.
You said you taking the money?
He said, "Fuck them kids." He said, "Fuck them kids."
Ain't my kids. Why the fuck your kids watching a grown ass man play Xbox? What the fuck?
I'm not a role model.
What's going on in that house?
I'm not no role model.
When I hit the group chat with "We Up Now" and a link to a nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? We in business. We recording. Like,
I'm good.
Hey, man, might have to. He said, "We might got to suit up, man." He said, "We might got to suit
up." First year, 20 M's split 4 ways. You get 5 M's. What's up?
5 M's. Yeah. 5 M's.
The nigga said,
"Hey, nigga, I'm slapping a fat ass McDonald's. Y'all go to y'all nearest McDonald's. Get a number 5. Get the new Heart Stopper meal. Get that 25 piece nugget. It come with 2 junior bacons. Like I'm kids specifically. All the kids.
It come with a little tub of fat too, just so you can get this in it.
Say get the new highly blessed because you're highly gonna be blessed if you make it out of
here. You're taking out of here. Oh no!
No way taking out of here. Highly blessed.
Oh man, that is ridiculous, and that is the end of the episode of the Geek Up Podcast, brought to you by the Inside Wolves Entertainment crew. Thank you all for tuning into this banger of an episode, starting off the new year hot. We coming in consistently. We coming in harder, man. We going to keep going. The Inside Wolves crew is going to keep going because the Geeked Up podcast brings great conversations to the people because we have them ourselves. Shout out everybody who's been listening. Shout out everybody who's been tuning in on all media. Go ahead, follow the social media. Inside Wolves 1 on Twitter, Inside Wolves on Instagram, and like, comment, subscribe, share. Whatever you're listening on, thank you. And we are out.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.